How to train 65 minutes in an entire week and having the fit body that you always dreamed about. I know, it sounds crazy, it sounds unbelievable, it sounds another like this clickbait video that you see all over the internet. But let me tell you something, it's not. And the reason for that is that actually true. It's actually true that if instead of spending the whole day in front of Netflix watching television, you will spend a little bit more, just 9 minutes a day, to train, you will see a lot of progress that in the long term are gonna bring you to the dream situation that you want. Now, let me explain. Most of the people believe that they must train hours and hours like athletes in order to become in shape. That's a big problem because it's not like this. People that train like athlete are mostly athlete, and they either chase a big, incredible performance, okay, that can be running a mile in a specific time, that can be jumping a specific amount of centimeters or whatever sport it is. And the people that aim to have a good body, they actually don't have a good body. They have their dream body that can be considered good or bad, because if you analyze bodybuilders of high level like Arnold Schwarzenegger, from most of the people, they are also not really liked. If you have this much ambition, of course this video is not for you. The video that I'm doing, it's mostly for the people that are home and they just want to improve. They have to start somewhere, and that's the best way to do it. So I'm gonna tell you a story first, and then we're gonna go directly to the framework about how to actually do that and why it's beneficial for you. I have a friend of mine that he always struggled to start to train, and about a month ago I get in contact with him and I noticed that he wanted truly to improve and he didn't know what to do. So I decided to help him. Together we found a solution. He started with small challenges every single day, and he wanted to improve this number slowly. Has been now 3 weeks and a half, 1 month. He also came here to visit me in Germany, and now he's training every single day about 30 minutes. Now you're gonna think, oh, you see, it's a clickbait video, he's training 30 minutes, you say the 9 minutes a day. No, but that's his own decision, and that's the good side of this thing, that once you get used to it, you can of course improve the amount of time that you train in order to achieve a little bit more if you are more ambitious or you wanna achieve sooner your goal. But what I wanted to say is that most of the people really do nothing in the whole day, okay? And of course, it's not the best way to train just 9 minutes a day, but it's also possible to achieve a lot of things in just 9 minutes of intensity, high intensity training. And with that, I don't mean that you're gonna build a lot of muscle. I mean simply that you're gonna start to get confident with your body and you're gonna improve your current situation, developing also more mental clearness, less stress, more control of your body, and you're gonna start to be proud and also execute the things that you plan to do. How to do that? If I would be you, I would choose 3 or 4 exercises. So 1 for the upper body, 1 for the lower body, 1 for the core, and 1 eventually about movement in general. That can be running, walking fast, walking, listening to music, but with the purpose of walking. Because maybe a lot of you walk a lot, but it's not with this purpose. So, and what I mean with purpose, I mean that you have to go fast walking. So, for sake of explaining, we're gonna choose push-ups, squat, normal sit-ups or crunch, whatever you like most, and walking fast. From now on, every single day, you're gonna dedicate these 9 minutes for the walking, maybe even more a little bit, because it's not that exhausting. 9 minutes a day, focusing on this one exercise. You can start also with less than 9 minutes. You can also do 1 single set at the maximum of your possibilities. Then, once you get used to it and you get stronger, you can also start to make it a little bit more fancy. So instead of doing 1 set at maximum, you can start to divide in sets. So you do 2 sets of 3, 2 sets of 4, 3 sets of 5, whatever it is and whatever fits your situation. But always keeping it under the 9 minutes. And this is the first phase. Once you get really strong compared to your starting point, you can start to approach one amazing tool called Tabata. What is a Tabata? You probably know the song. Wait. Exactly, that's a Tabata. So, if you know it, good for you. If you don't, let me explain. A Tabata, it's a song with a timer that it's 20-second exercise, 10 seconds break, 20-second exercise, 10-second breaks for multiplied 8 times. And you can decide how much you want. You can do multiple ways. You can do 1 exercise multiplied 8 times. You can do 4 exercises multiplied 2 times. You can do 8 exercises, 1 each. If I would be you, considering that you're gonna train just 4 to 8 minutes, so 1 or 2 Tabata, I would always target the same muscle, so I wouldn't mix too much upper body, lower body, so we don't make it complicated. You can look up on the internet, or you can just follow the channel, and in the future I'm gonna do video about it. I'm also gonna post Tabata training, and you can start to just execute this training and attack always the same muscle. So for example, this Tabata, your goal is to achieve push-ups and to train the push-ups. So you're gonna do every single day 1 Tabata of push-ups, and then with the time you go to 2 Tabata of push-ups. The benefit of this type of training is that it fits every single person. Because if you don't have time, if you don't have money, it doesn't require any specific equipment. It's gonna relieve your stress, you're gonna feel better with yourself, you're gonna start to improve, you're gonna develop an habit. I can keep going like this for the next 2 hours telling the benefits of this thing. And let me tell you something, training a lot, it's not even the best answer, because I do train a lot. I train hours and hours every day because I love it. But that's not a good thing. That's a really, really bad thing. Let me tell you why. Because after a specific amount of time that you train and the stress that you put on your body, it's not healthy and it's not gonna make your day, because you're gonna feel exhausted a little bit. And it's also gonna decrease your testosterone and it's gonna increase your stress. I may be wrong, I'm not a scientist. That's what I personally think and what I personally notice in my personal life. My tip for you is stop to overthink. Take action now and start to do something for yourself, because you're never gonna regret it. You're not gonna regret that you started to train now. And it's just gonna take you 30 seconds, 40 seconds. And remember, if you cannot challenge yourself that much, feel free to write me a message. I can also help you out with that. You can write me on Instagram, you can write me here on YouTube to my mail that you can find in the description, whatever it fits you. But believe me, you can do it. You solved a lot of problems in your life. So why you cannot solve a problem that a lot of people are already solving? You're not different, or at least not in a bad way. You can do whatever you want in life. It just depends on you. So then eventually, in case you really get used to it, you can also decide to start to do a sport more seriously, or at least 30-40 minutes a day. But that's not really fundamental, because if you're focused in life, it's another thing. So can be business, can be relationship, can be just doing nothing. But believe me, this sport is gonna keep you healthy in the long term. Because as soon as we get old, we lose all our muscle a lot. And keeping this muscle is gonna keep us healthy, especially if you don't do too much dramatic training and you keep it simple and basic. Remember, the goal is to transform your lifestyle in a better one. And this is gonna bring the result by itself. So now, send this video to your friend that have no idea how to start to train. And if I would be you, I would also follow the channel, because in the future I'm gonna do a lot of training guide. I already posted one that you can find up here. And I'm also gonna talk about how to train at home without any specific equipment, how to adapt your situation, and how to train most of your body just in your sweet home without the need to pay a gym membership. So remember, chase your goals, start to improve your life now, and be a player. Leave a comment down below with your feedback, because I'm still looking for improvement and I want to improve as much as I can. And yeah, be a player. Thanks for your time.